Yeah, warm good evening class. In the previous videos we have seen about why non-ferrous alloys. Okay, and we have seen the most important non-ferrous, which is copper. Now we will see what are the alloys it is producing, or what are the alloys can be make using copper alloy. Okay. Apart from this, in the previous video I have said an example, which is a water heater, where the water heater consists of copper tubes, where these all things comes into the picture. Okay, see, you all know water heater. Upon you can giving the current, the water get heated. Here the copper tube, which is used in the exchange heaters, and sometimes on the other hand, I have to remind you that see, these copper alloys or the copper tubes are used in the as the heat exchangers for many power plants, right? So they will conduct the heat easily. Okay, they will conduct the heat easily, they will dissipate the heat easily, so their thermal conductivity is good. At the same time, they will conduct electricity easily, so their electrical conductivity is good. Formability and measurability. Here the copper alloys are the you can say the copper alloys like brass, bronze, tin, brass, bronze, copper, nickel, gunmetal. It can be formed into sheet, or can be formed as a plate, or can be rolled as, or can be made as a wire. So these you can see these types you can form a particular compound or a particular material. So this copper alloy is the one of the best thing in the non-ferrous alloy world, right? So as I already discussed, these are the copper alloys. First is brass, bronze, gunmetal, copper, nickel, and these three are it is formed, but these four are majorly used in the copper alloys. Okay, so the first one is brass, right? First one is brass. So if we take into the picture, there are up to 36% of zinc is added. It's a single phase solution. So here alpha brass comes into the picture. If more than 36% of zinc is added, so the zinc will another forms a beta phase. So it is an alpha beta brass. When, but if we in a picture you can say, if work is done by a single person, it takes some higher time. So if the same work is done by two persons, the work the time of work will be get reduced. At the same way, you can keep in mind that alpha brass is soft and ducted, can be easily worked. Okay, it can be converted into plate, sheet, or something. But when we come to the alpha beta brass, when beta, it's a type of precipitate, when it comes into the picture, the strength of the alpha brass get increased, right? So that is the key point here that you have to keep in the mind, right? So the next thing is that what are the types of brass which is available in the market, and what is actually it is doing. First one is gliding brass. Okay, you can see the brass seppu kalakranga, and we will say it, right? So this brass is gliding brass is used in the jewelry works, where this brass is mixed with the gold in order to make the ornaments. So the second one is cartridge brass. As a name, it indicates that this particular brass is used to manufacture cartridge, and it is used to manufacture shells. Okay, it is used to manufacture the shells, right? Third one is STD brass is nothing but the standard brass. So these brasses are used to make screws, rivets, and tubes. Screws, rivets, and the tubes, right? So the fourth type of brass is Munz brass. It is used for making extruding tubes, rods, heat exchanger plates. So this Munz brass is the main brass which is used in the heat exchangers, means it is used in the water heaters what we are using in the day-to-day life, right? So the next type of brass is the naval brass. As its name indicates that it is used in the marine structural uses. So you can see if the ship that is sail in the marine water, which is the salt water, so it easily corrodes the materials. Okay, but when we are using naval brass into the picture, you can see an application. You can see the corrosion property, or the corroding nature of the particular so for in other way you can say the corrosion rate is getting reduced, because this naval brass act as a barrier to prevent the corrosion. Okay, the last but not least, which is the admiralty brass, which is used for condensers and the pump impellers. Okay. If we dismantle more, if we dismantle the pumps or the impellers, you can see a copper like copper tubes which is inside, so that is known as admiralty brass or the pump impellers. Okay. The next one is bronze. Okay. Here comes, if we comes into the picture, bronze, when we compare to the brass, bronzes have high corrosion resistance when compared to brass, which because of the addition of tin. Okay. Moreover, the addition of this tin will increase the strength, as well as if you are adding more tin, it will get better. Okay. Means that tin which is used to increase the strength of the brass, at the same way it will produce the damages to the brass. Okay. As like a same way of the brass, bronze which is used to make wires, rods and seats. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a great day.